Liberia, together with French countries, betrayed Africa. They are the reason why Africa is not united as one country today. Way back in the 1960s, spearheaded by Kwame Nkrumah of Ghana, Egypt, Morocco, Libya, Algeria, Mali, Guinea came together and decided that the entire Africa should come together and be one country under federation. When Kwame Nkrumah brought the idea that the entire Africa should be united and we should have the United States of Africa, Nkrumah felt that two countries would probably reject this idea, and that was Morocco and Egypt. But guess what? They agreed, because by then Morocco was practicing monarchical system of government. They had king, and also Egypt, they were overdeveloped in Africa. Hence, Kwame Nkrumah felt they would not buy into the idea, but they bought into the idea. Guess what? Kwame Nkrumah's very own brother, Liberia, very own brother, Nigeria, very own brother, Ethiopia, together with these French countries, betrayed us. The West passed through there. The West felt threatened by this move, knowing quite well that if Africa become one country, it's then a super world power. Nigeria got blinded by power greed, that we thought they could stand as giants of Africa. The leaders were selfish, and hence they sold us out for what? For political gains. When if we had had one country in Africa, they Nigerians would have been the country that would have benefited a lot, because the population of Nigeria is huge and bigger than any candidate they may have put forward. That candidate would have won. Yes, with lobbying from other countries and other parts of Africa. But guess what? They were staunch opposition to the idea. Same with Ethiopia, Liberia, Ivory Coast, Benin, Togo, you name it. That's why we are where we are today. So sometimes, as much as we may want to blame the West, for me, I feel we are in a competition with them. They will do whatever in their means to make sure they stay above us, ahead of us, to make sure they control us. It is left with us as Africans to think and know that no, we should not betray ourselves. We should think the greater good. The Nigerians, the Liberians, the Ethiopians, the Ivorians, and you name it, the French country people, Burkina Faso all inclusive, failed to live to that standard, betrayed us because of political greed. And that's why we are still where we are. Let's just assume this. And up till now, Nigeria has not learned its lesson. The same Nigeria that once fed the world, the same Nigeria that once helped the world, the West, after Second World War, gave them loan and you name it. It is this same Nigeria today that is where it is. Nigeria should have learned from the lesson that the West would do anything to keep it at bay where it is. I feel the youth of Nigeria should not let such an error continue. They have everything within their means and power to change the shape, the narrative of their country. Nigeria is a giant. But guess what? You guys have left it to ruin, to slumber. The same Nigeria in the 80s that couldn't do odd jobs, that would ask foreigners from different countries to come in and do the odd jobs. It is a Nigeria today that the very youth couldn't even have job to do. The same Nigeria in darkness, the same Nigeria lacking basic amenities for a population, the same Nigeria that have gone out of statehood today. You cannot call Nigeria a country. It lacks it, because to be a country, you must have that power to protect your citizens from both internal and external threats. The people of Nigeria are not safe. A Nigerian man cannot sit in his car and drive from Lagos to Kano without the fear of being kidnapped. Common peace, the Nigerian does not have. How long should this continue? When would Nigeria achieve or realize its potential of that superpower stardom? Would it ever happen? Would it be in our lifetime? Or Nigeria would always be held at bay by the West as it is now? This is a question for ponder.